Nam. How's it going? So, if you made it through the last video I did with the black butterflies, and the black butterfly, she had a multitude of baby butterflies, and this next dream is going to be an extension of that. The next few dreams I'm going to share are pretty much extensions of what I saw over the last few months. And so yeah, also, by the way, if you've ever, or have you ever heard the saying, if you don't take a few days, your body will take a few months? Did you listen? No, me neither. Anyway, I had this dream about God, and I've seen God before. The first time I can recall seeing God was when I was 16, and I was greeted by him in a forest in an area that I grew up in, and he appeared as a kind of a businessman, a business figure. Yes, he did have long curly hair, and he showed up at a changing point in my life. And again, recently he showed up, and this time it was a very different type of dream. So I was just in my neighborhood and I was walking around, and I suddenly saw this crazy looking kind of machine, is all I can say. It looked like a big, massive, terminating, scary machine. And everyone ran and was trying to hide, and I was trying to hide in like the bushes, trying to get away from it. And it was just destroying everything, just kind of bashing through everything, which is very tarot cardy, very chaotic tarot cardy. And just kind of like that, then I was in a different part of the dream. I was in a room, and I was just sitting on this chair, and there was these people walking around behind me, and I was sitting on this chair, and he was standing right in front of me, except he looked older, and like he'd aged a bit, and he must have been about 9 feet tall, because I was just like, yo God, what's up? And he was just smiling at me. He was just looking down, smiling at me. He wouldn't say anything. And I said, a lot of people have written stories about you, you know. It's just like staring at him. A lot of people have written stories about you, and I could write a story about you as well, but I'd say you'll just find it entertaining. And he just smiled at me, didn't say anything, and that was it. So I kind of knew, like, after the black butterfly thing, which black butterflies, they represent a lot of things, but actual death can be one of the things they represent. Real death and rebirth, obviously using your intuition and doing your shadow work, and really going within, and it can be very uncomfortable, but it's worth it for what you get out of it in the end. And I knew that there was going to be a lot of pain in the air. I was saying to my mother, I was saying, I really think there's going to be a lot of pain and tragedy in the air. And literally everybody I've come across recently has been going through something very difficult and shocking, tower cardy momenty stuff. And I've been blessed that I was kind of, you know, prepared. And I just wanted to say that if anyone is going through those kinds of things, just keep going within, and you find the answers, and you have to give it time, because like I was saying in the previous video, and I accidentally called it the title a few months ago instead of a few months ago, which was a complete accident. And it meant something because there's cycles that are going on, especially with the eclipse at the moment, the eclipses. So yeah, just be easy on yourself, be kind on yourself, and if you don't take a few days, your body will take a few months. I like that saying, whoever came up with it. And I'm going to be sharing a few more dreams now shortly. Okay, see you soon. Bye.